Hello there, my name is Lorianne Melendez, and this is my final presentation or RICE presentation for my Portfolio 3 class. I called it my face this whole damn month because I was struggling with figuring out what I'm really passionate about, because I've been setting my goals to be like working on posters or do photos or uh, involving a lot of graphic design, which I'm good at and I really like doing, but I wouldn't say it's something that I'm passionate about because it's hard for me to like just be in the computer every day and start creating stuff rather than, the final product that you're going to see at the end. So the first thing I chose was the name of my blog, which I finally settled for, Aesthetic as Fuck. It's I called it that because a lot of people, they look at me and my style and they're like, yeah, you're like very aesthetics, and I do get that a lot, which I liked it. I did some research and I'm trying to establish a brand. I have more or less of an idea of what I want it to look like, but not I haven't like set anything on paper yet because I want to really emphasize on it and make sure that it's perfect. Um, just because I really like the concept that I'm going for. The second thing that I wanted to do was gain a couple of Instagram followers, and I did some research. I set up a whole bunch of hashtags, and then one thing that everything said was like you have to have a theme. These are like three of the profiles that I really liked, and I wanted to base my Instagram theme on. But first, it's a lot of work, and second, it's something that I work with a lot of photographers and I model for different people and they all have different styles. So either I make a new profile that has a theme and works with me, and leave another one like for professional modeling and stuff, or I just leave it without a theme, which I think that for now it's going to be just like my Instagram without a theme, and then I'll eventually make one for Aesthetic as Fuck, and that one will have a theme and it's going to be like very aesthetically pleasing. Another thing I did this month was I did a photo shoot with Reagan in downtown Orlando, and these are the raw files. Some of them I actually got like 300 final shots that I loved, but that's the final and the edited one. So one more time, that's the raw file and the edited one. And this was like my favorite shot from that photo shoot. On the left hand side you can see the raw file, and then on the right hand side it's the edited one. I also did say I wanted to work on a poster series, but I only worked on the one poster. I didn't think it was that great. I just was having like a bad day and I was just had a lot of anxiety. I was just like, I'm just gonna let it out, I feel weird, so I did something weird. um I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I kind of like it. I kind of don't. It could have been like a lot better. But again, like graphic design is not something that I'm truly passionate about, so I don't think I'll be able to ever speak about it of me being like, "Oh my gosh, this is so great." Um Another thing I did was work on my website. It used to look like this. This was my homepage. It didn't really say anything about me. There's like not my name. It didn't explain like who I am or what I am about. It's just like the modeling tab, and this is the who is she, which was in third person, which I kind of wanted to do it that way because I feel very weird when I talk about me or people compliment me. Like I am, I don't know, I feel like a lot more comfortable when people are saying something about me rather than me just bragging about myself. And this is what it ended up looking. I created the banner on top, that I feel like it establishes like my style. And I also did the who I am on first person. And I don't know, I kind of like the layout a lot better. The homepage, I like the toolbars on the side now. I'm sorry, the menu bar. And I did like new tabs and stuff that I feel like are more cohesive. And then we did the photo workshop this month too with Mike. And these are some of the shots that I did. We haven't like edited them yet because that's gonna be like on Wednesday night that we're gonna meet up. But those are some of my favorite shots with JC. And these are a couple of other shots that I really liked. I just threw a black and white filter on them. I didn't really edit them. So right after the workshop, Shane said like he needed help with a photo shoot, so I just helped him out, and with the Anna Esquimali campaign shoots for her crew, and they ended up being super cool. I also had a lot of fun, and this is when I realized like this is what I like doing, because what I did at the Photoshop was he was shooting tether, so the shots were going directly to the computer, and I was like analyzing them. I was like, what if you move the model this way? Like, can you tell her to smile, to not smile? Her eyes she looks scared. Like, just having that, not empower, but the entitlement of, this is what I want the shot to look like. I need you to get it to do it this way. Just directing and making sure that the final product turns out to be what the client wants to be, like, just, which I think at this point is just like creative directing. It's like, just, this is how it's gonna look, this is how I want it to look, and this is how it's gonna be, and then like other people do what I tell them to do, which it's a lot of fun, honestly, and I can truly say I love doing that, which was awesome, because it was like, yes, this is what I want to do. Finally, I like tried it out, and it feels great, and it's what I would love to do. I definitely think I need to work a little bit on going out of my shell, and just trying to be more of a leader and not letting my anxiety get in the way. But yeah, after setting up the lighting and everything, Shane did like some test shots to like test the lighting or whatever. So these were the test shots that he took, and honestly, I wasn't even trying to model. All he did was like, can you just cross your arms like a politician or just stand there? And I mean, they turned out great. They were a confidence booster, because it made me realize, like, I don't know why, like, I'm a strong woman and I can, do whatever I want and get to where I want to be. I don't know, like, I feel like I look like that on those photos, and it's like, dang, if I look like that, I can definitely be that. Like, this is how I want people to look at me. Like, I still want to be friendly and everything, but I still want people to respect me and my work, which I feel like a lot of people don't. And it was like a wake-up call. So I don't know, it felt amazing, and it kind of like, again, helped me get out of like whatever dark place I was in, like, during that month. Yeah, so I started looking back to this month, like, from, like, while making the presentation. I was like, I should probably make a blog post, because I do want to keep up with my blog, and so I did that. It's called Figuring Out Shit. I'm not a writer, so it's not like the greatest thing you'll ever read, but it felt great to at least just talk about my journey this month and the things that I did and how I just got out of that like weird place that I was at. So yeah, Lorianne.com if you want to read it. And that is it.